But shout out to the homie Mike Hilton too, man. He did have a dope that tip pick thing that was pretty clean, man.
Oh yeah. And I saw a bunch of comments. This was actually a fair point. You know how people go over the top sometimes just because something happens, they get over emotional. But this was a good point. They said Bengals paid Mike Hilton $6 million. I think it was 6 or 7.
No, they paid him 6. We paid Joe 11. I think that's the one they was talking about.
No, I saw we paid Zach Banner 4.5.
Oh no, that was the one. Yeah, because I saw. Good, yeah, because I did see the Banner one. I saw the Joe one, and those are the two. And I was just kind of like, But I'll let you go first. You go first.
No, I didn't really have anything to say, but I think it's actually fair. Usually people just go off the rails with that stuff and just saying like, oh, I always told you we should have kept Mike Hilton, but that's actually kind of a fair point.
Yeah. Now, see, for me, I agree with that sentiment, especially when you're comparing it to the Banner situation versus the Hayden situation. I think the Hayden situation... No,
you're not bringing Hilton back over.
But
Hayden.
No, that's what I was saying. I think the Hayden situation is what you're referring to when you say people overreact and point to that. Because I did see people say, well, for 11 mil for Joe, 6 mil for Mike. Why
different
would you say
style
Mike?
Of corners.
What, night and day. But the Banner to Hilton scenario, absolutely. When you talk about 4 mil versus him getting 6, and you look at the impact of both of those guys.
Banner didn't play.
Yeah, so I can definitely understand that part 100%, man. 100%.
That was fair. Now, if it was all perfect and we had Witherspoon at the beginning of the year playing like he's been, maybe I do bring back Hilton and we have Sutton and Witherspoon with Hilton in the slot. That'd kind of be nice. But no, you're not planning for that when you look back on
not
it.
At all, man. Not at all. I think that at
the
end of
you're picking between Hayden and Nelson. They picked
that's
Hayden.
What it was. Yeah, that was definitely
I don't know if that was the best decision, but whatever.
Right.
You got to have that outside guy that you at least feel like you could trust going into the season.
Because if you don't have an outside corner, man, Mike,
he was the only one that was proven because this was Cam Sutton's first time going to the outside.
Yeah.
I thought he played pretty good this season.
Now, are you confident he could be QB cornerback 1 next year?
No, that's a Kello spot. If we don't re-sign Joe, that's a Kello.
Okay.
There's no way. No, I'm not confident. That's
what I'm saying.
The simple answer. No.
So it's just like,
so if we don't bring back a Kello, we better
find
someone.
And that's the issue. You know what I mean? When you talk about Hilton trying to keep him versus the Hayden thing like that. So yeah, but the Banner part definitely is a legitimate. I could definitely see that. Show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. You know, America's top-rated sports booking app. Deke, not only is it safe, but it is secure, and you better believe it is reliable. And for all the first-time users out there, because everybody was a first at one point in their life, if you use the promo code MOATS, you will receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money. It's an awesome concept. You definitely want to check that out, but more importantly, make sure you use that promo code. And Deke, you know, every once in a while,
people go overboard, huh?
They don't have self-control.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Deke, when people start to lose that self-control, man, something happens.
What's that?
You got to talk to them a little bit. You got to tell them, if you know somebody who has a gambling problem, you better call 1-800-GAMBLER. I say, if you know somebody that has a gambling problem or they need crisis counseling, you better tell them to call 1-800-GAMBLER.